Hey, Jack Squad, YouTube family, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. Got to make it happen for yourself, okay? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope everybody's making it happen, doing what they need to do. Before I get started, drop down in the description box and like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so that you will be notified when I upload new videos, right? Also, all of my social medias are in the description box, as well as my email and my Cash App, y'all. So, hey, y'all, we getting ready to talk about love after lockup. It's something I wanted to say, but I don't forgot what it was. I don't know. I'll think about it later. We're going to talk about love after lockup, y'all. I really want to talk about one couple, but it's a couple. I'm going to talk about about three of them, right? I ain't going to talk about all of them because they ain't really give me nothing. But the three that gave me a whole bunch, right? And, oh, my subscribers. That's what I'm forgetting, my subscribers. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So, my subscribers today are Tasha Stancliffe and Brianna Featherstone. All right. I got some other subscribers I'm going to talk about, the next couple of videos. But I just want to thank all of my new subscribers, all of my old subscribers. I really appreciate you guys, right? So anyway, y'all, let's get to it. The love after lockup, y'all. Now, it's something seriously wrong with a couple of them. I realize it. It's almost pitiful, and I almost don't even want to talk about them because something is seriously wrong mentally with these people, right? So we're gonna start with, like I told y'all, we always gonna start with. Let me get his name, say it correctly. Deontay. We're gonna always start with Deontay because I'm just dying to know how that turns out. And Deontay and Nicole. And Deontay is the young black man. This is his second go around with females coming out of the penitentiary. The first one went so horribly wrong that he was giving her his whole paycheck. It wasn't paying his rent and paying his bills. And he had to go stay with his mama until he got himself on his feet. As soon as he got himself on his feet, he again went on the prison dating website to meet the next love of his life. That's going Jacquie, right? So now, this episode, y'all, I wish I could call his mom and them, because this shit is pathetic, right? So now, he dropped her off to get her hair. She wants to get some extensions in her hair. He dropped her off at the salon. Then he go get her this dress. I don't know what, some specific kind of dress. This nigga's like a fuck boy. He embarrassing all black folks right now on this episode. Now, I guess because I'm black, I don't be feeling embarrassed about the mother folks. But when the black men get on there and do dumb shit, I'm like, nigga, right? So Deontay, he takes her to the shop, and he's gonna pay for her hair. Then he goes while she's getting her hair done. He goes to get her a dress and some other stuff, right? I forgot what the dress was for, whatever, right? Then while she's in the shop, she's telling the girls, she like him, he okay, this and that, right? So then the girl in the shop, one of the girls in the shop, she was in prison with, right? And so she was like, well, have you had sex? She said, when was the last time you had sex? And she said, with a man or a woman. And I knew when she got that text on the first episode, or second episode, whenever it was, and I told y'all they didn't show who it was, and I said, it's probably a girl. So she likes girls. I don't think she's had sex. That's why she's having anxiety about having sex with a man. She likes girls. She had two girls that she liked. And one is the one that's been texting her that she's going to try to meet up with. Now then, he pick her up from the salon, give her the dress. I'm trying to remember, did she like the dress or did not? I can't remember what. But so anyway, he take her to his house. They're going to his house now. He's still thinking he about to get some sex, right? He got so many gifts and presents and situations for her. And he was like, here go this. I guess she like Jordans. You know, she a young girl, 23, so she like high top Jordans, right? So he bought her a couple of those. I think they was Jordans. I don't know if they were Jordans or Nikes, but I think they was Jordans. He bought her a couple of those. Then he had so much stuff. It seems like he had another purse for another designer bag. And he had some more stuff. And he had this and he had that. And he was like, well, lift this up, lift that up. He had the room with the flower petals and the hearts. He had it all. And, you know, really it was a nice gesture. It was a nice gesture, right? But she don't like him. She don't like him, right? And so she was like, oh, that's so nice. I'm trying to remember. He had so much stuff for her. I mean, he had so much stuff for her, right? So I guess all the time she been there, he just been buying stuff, putting it to the side. That's what I'm saying, right? Buying stuff, putting it to the side, buying stuff, putting it to the side. And really, that's it's very nice gesture. And she don't like him. And she ain't told him she like girls, right? So then, you know, he thinking they getting ready to have... No, oh, that's what it was. He bought her some more lingerie, some more Victoria's Secret. And she was like, oh, okay, right? He said, well, go try it on, right? She's like, well, just I'm going to keep it. This is what she told him, y'all. He a lame. He's such a lame. She said, I'm just going to keep it on for a minute. I just show you for a second. Or something to that effect, like, nigga, this shit going on, coming right back off, right? So something's wrong with him, right? I knew something was wrong with him before because the way his eyes is, but something really wrong with him now. I don't know. It can't be slow. Something's wrong with him, y'all. So his eyes got the bugging, and so then she put it on, and she peeked out. He take his whole shirt off, start taking his clothes off, right? She was like, what you doing that for? He said, we gonna have sex, right? She said, nah. He looked so crazy in the eyes, y'all. I felt like, I swear to God, I wanted to shake him like, she don't like you. She do not like you. Put all that effort into somebody that like you, but I guess he only like little white girls that look like girls, right? I don't know. She don't like him though, right? So he got his shirt and stuff off, and she walks away. She let him. I'm trying to think. She did a little twirl around, a little dance or something, right? And I don't think she would let him touch her or something like that. I can't remember. It was so odd and weird, right? Next thing is then she go away. She walk away to go take it off, go in the room, take it wherever, go and take it off and put on her clothes back on. He like, no, come here, please, please. He was begging her. He got on his knees, y'all. This shit was so pathetic. I wanted to bust him in his head. I swear to God. You doing all of this for somebody that clearly don't like you. And what I don't understand is, you know, when you're around somebody and you like them and they like you, there's a vibe. You can feel the energy, right? Can you not feel this? Can you not feel that you're being played? Can you not feel like you're a sucker? I don't know. I guess suckers don't feel that, right? And, you know, she was like, no. And he was like, we're going to have sex. We're going to have sex. He done spent thousands on her, right? She said, no, I told you I'm not having sex till I get my boobs done. So now he got to pay for her to get her breasts done, wait till they heal, and then possibly have sex with her. He was looking steady. He was on his knees looking so crazy, y'all. Looking so crazy. I said, something's wrong with him. Now, I bet you if I talk to his mama, I want to know, did she drop him on his head? Did something devastating happen to him? Because it's at a pathetic level, right? Like a pathetic level. And he done bought all this stuff for her, did all these nice things with your raggedy ass. That's what killed me. You ain't like you got something. You ain't got shit, right? She don't like him. She like girl. And I see, for me, I never understood why people put sex over money. I never got that. Like, you know, if I like you, it ain't really about your sex. It's about what can you do for me, what you doing for me, what you doing for my kids. Do we go out and have fun? Like, you know, it never was about I want to sex is the big deal. Like, I don't get that, right? And so while she was getting her hair done, she called the girl or texted her or did something, right? I said, this ain't Buddy gonna lose it, right? So now on the previews, they don't show him no more. But on the previews next week, they have an argument, right? And it's going to go bad next week. Next week, it goes bad, right? Now, y'all, I want to tell you about somebody else that's pathetic. And I didn't get her name again. I told you they introduced a new lady, right? Now, Courtney and Josh, that's the guy that's only... Courtney and Josh, they didn't show them. Did they show them? Yeah, they did show them. He went to go see his grandmama who raised him. she raised him, and I guess he cussed grandmama out or something. Grandma didn't really want food with him no more. Grandmama was the one. He was like, I love my grandma. I need to see my grandma, blah, blah, blah. So they go over there to see grandma, right? But they weren't really giving much. He just trying to figure out his life, right? But Rachel and Doug, that's the one that has a little boy. That little boy's something else. And that little boy giving him the business. They sit down and eat. Little boy asking all kind of questions, saying all kind of shit, right? Inappropriate, but it's on his mind, so I get it, but it's inappropriate. He can't properly check it because you ain't never been in his life, right? The lady, his wife, just sitting there, you know, because ain't nothing much she could do. You have to let the boy express himself, right? They ain't really give it too much. But the lady, I'm going to get her name for y'all next week. The lady that's been waiting 11, remember that? 11 years for this guy to get out. And every time he would come home, he wouldn't see her, he'd trick her. Well, this time he came. He was standing there waiting. She was looking devastated because he wasn't there. When they got off the bus, he wasn't there. So she's standing there. She's like, I'm just going to wait a few more minutes, right? She's just standing there looking stupid. Her and her friend. Now, she brought her guy friend with her, which was awkward and odd. See, these people, I realize they don't have good sense. It's something off with them. It's something off with them, right? So then the guy comes around. He comes around the building. He said he fell asleep somewhere or something in the building or something. I don't know. But now, when you see this guy that she waited 11 years for, I wouldn't have waited 11 minutes, 11 seconds for this motherfucker, right? But he looked like the type of guy that if he come around, you got to watch your purse and shit, watch all your shit. He looked like that type of dude, right? And I think he's on drugs. He was on drugs. Probably still is as soon as he get out and get some. And she's been taking care of him for 11 years. Now, she 50. How old is he? He was considerably younger than her. I don't know if he was 40 or 38 or something, right? But he looked bad. That's because of drugs, right? And she's prepared and dedicated to continue to take care of him. Now, when they on their way, they got to take him to the halfway house. And the guy is in the driving. He asking all the questions, doing all the talking. The guy she brought with her friend, right? And the dude is like, he don't really want to answer questions. He don't really want to talk to him. He's like, why did she even bring him, right? I think they get into it next week's episode, right? But looking at her and looking at Deontay, they look crazy. They look, something is, you know, all the bulbs are not in the chandelier. All the bulbs are not in the chandelier, right? Especially Deontay. And I think that lady, she live in a trailer and she got a job and she would take, you know, some people are just minimal people. They're just minimalists, right? They don't want for much. And I guess all she wants is to be loved. That's all she wants, I guess, right? We all want to be loved. I want to be loved too, but it got to be by the right guy, right? Now, let me tell y'all something. I get the deal now with Stan and Lisa. That's a 65-year-old millionaire. She like girls, but she also has a son. Her son keeps calling her. She wants to go see about his son. Stan don't want her to. And I think that's wrong. He's wrong in this situation. He's wrong. And he started drinking and saying smart shit to her. See, when men have money, they want you to do what they want you to do. Or if not, it becomes a problem in their case. So he was like, you ain't got to go. He's 22 years old. Why wouldn't you let her go see her son? And so she asked, which she shouldn't have did. She asked, could the son come live with them? He was like, oh, no, right? And he said, he's 22. He's a grown man, right? He said, let me get to know you. I don't even know you. Let me get to know you before I start knowing all your family, right? Which was true. Basically, all Stan want to do is he wants somebody in there to have sex with, kiki wild sex whenever he feel like it. Basically, he don't care about nothing about what she got going on, what she need to do for herself. He doesn't care. He's probably a bit of a narcissist, right? So he was sitting there looking at her crazy. He told her to get out. Put her out. Told her to get out in the middle of the night. So she said she got $1,000. She was going to get a room. I think she called an Uber or something, right? And she said, he'll be calling me tomorrow, begging me to come back. But I'm like, that's a bad situation. Like, I thought he was a nice, dumb guy. He's really not that nice. He's manipulative. He's manipulative. And I figured out, right when I was watching it, I said, this is why he go to prison website, because he's been a couple times too. So he can get girls that need him. So a lot of guys like to be needed. So who more to need you than somebody in the penitentiary ain't got shit in the first place, right? Sometimes you go, you got something. Like in my case, I left my house. I wasn't gone that long. Had family and all that. But what better person to go to rely on you and you only, and for you to manipulate than somebody in prison? And right then, I saw it in him. I was like, I don't like him. Even though she gay and she might have been on drugs, she got 11 numbers. She trying to get herself together. So when people are in situations, you got to at least get, even though you know they ain't gonna do shit, they ain't gonna do right, but you got to give them the opportunity to do right, the opportunity to fuck it up on their own before you get to casting them out and crossing them out, right? So he told her to get out. Just get out, right? So next week we get to see all the drama. Now, I don't know if he go get her or something, because like I said, the police is going to be behind him. And he said, it's the worst mistake I ever made. I don't know what happens. We're going to see next week. Like we're going to see with Deontay. They have a fight and an argument. That lady that got that guy out, she's been taking care of him for 11 years. I think he's been get out. I think he's the kind of get out and go right back, right? And because she said when he got off the bus the last time and the time after, 2 times, he ducked her, went on about his business, but evidently he went right back to jail and she kept on taking care of him. Like, where you have no self-esteem, none, as a woman, and this person that showed you who they was twice, right? He been in the penitentiary 11 years. Why would you, 11 years? You wasted all your good time and all your good years on him. And when y'all see him, see like I think some teeth missing, his speech is off, like he dumb, right? He got dumb, he talked dumb, right? I was like, oh God, this is, at this point, I feel sorry. Now, I have to keep watching it because I started watching it. But at this point, it's just so stupid. They're stupider than the season before. These people are stupider than the season before. Stupider a word. They're stupider than the season before, because this is like, you're clearly getting used. Clearly getting used. Like I said, a couple of them couples there, they tried. When people, you got to have a good support system. And that might mean more than one person, right? And then some people need to see you need to see a therapist or somebody to help you with your mental space. Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all before I went to the penitentiary. So what they did before I went, they do a pre-sentence, and they ask you all these questions, and these questions they were asking me, I started crying. I had never done that before, right? But they could ask you questions about your childhood and different shit, right? So they told me before I went away, they said, when you come back, we're going to get you some therapy because you should not have been that emotional with those questions that we were asking you, right? And so now I'm one who, I don't need no damn, I don't need that shit, right? I therapy myself. That's what I've been telling myself for years. I self-therapy myself, right? I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to go do whatever I want to do, right? But anyway, when I get out, I go see this lady. Now, I'm going to tell y'all why I didn't. And that could have been ignorant on my part. I went to see her, but I told him I don't need her services. I don't want nobody's services. Because when I went to see her, she was a black woman, but she looked very, very unprofessional. She looked like, as soon as I leave out, she was going to go tell my business around the corner at the bar. She was going to go tell my business, right? She had rings on every finger. That's what threw me all the way off. Because if you wear rings on every finger, how can I trust that you got good sense to tell me something? You can't tell me shit. You got rings on every finger. That's how I thought. Drop down in the comments, y'all, and tell me if that was an ignorant thought on my part. I was younger. I was young. But I just, like, how you going to tell me? You got rings on. She was sitting there with her knuckles on her hands or some kind of way on the desk. She had rings on every finger. She was very gaudy looking, right? And I was like, she can't tell me shit. Ain't shit she can tell me. She can't help me with a motherfucking thing. I was so disgusted, right? And so I think I told her when I left I wouldn't be coming back. And so I called them, or either they called me, and I said I don't want the services, right? Now what I should have done was said, give me somebody else. That's what I should have done. But at that time I thought, I don't fuck them, fuck that. I don't need this. I'm going to keep on living my life, because what's she going to do? That shit happened in the past. She can't fix it now. That's how I was thinking. That's how I always thought, right? And like I told y'all, when Corona is safely over, because, they got the new Delta variant they talking about, I'm going to go seek counsel. But let me just say this about the Delta variant. I saw this on the news this morning. I saw it another time or two. So now they're trying to say that all the cases, the COVID cases are increasing, which I knew they would. I just didn't think they would tell us, right? So now they're saying that the reason why the cases are increasing because these are the people that didn't get shots. Now, this is what I'm going to say about that. I'm going to stay out people's face. I ain't got one. I'm going to stay out people's face. People going to stay out mine. I think that we should never have lifted the order to take off the mask. I don't care if you had a shot or not. To me, that was stupid. I told y'all that before. To me, that was stupid. Because now you got people who don't really give a fuck, don't really truly understand the seriousness of this, who said, fuck it. They said we ain't got to wear no mask. We ain't got to wear no mask. So what that does is people who haven't got their shot not wearing masks. And people that have got their shot definitely not wearing masks. Let me tell y'all something. This weekend, y'all, I seen so much parties and people with close contact like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh. I just, I'm going to go somewhere. I got a trip planned because really I thought I booked it months ago. I thought Corona would be over. I didn't think it was going to be double back and have a different variant. Me and my kids are going to Myrtle Beach. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I see now Myrtle Beach is crowded. At the time I booked it, Myrtle Beach wasn't being crowded, right? I had a few friends that went. I've already paid for part of it, so I'm going. But I'm going to be on the beach with myself. I don't want to participate in too many activities. Matter of fact, I don't want to participate in none. Just the fact that I'm on the beach. I got an ocean view hotel or whatever we staying in for 4 days. I'm just going to relax and enjoy myself and get myself together, right? Mentally. I'm not getting ready to do any contact shit with nobody, right? And I hope my kids don't, which I doubt because they ain't got shots and they ain't getting none. So anyway, y'all, you have to, these people are disturbed in my mind. Y'all got to watch it. These people are disturbed. Deante and this white lady, I can't tell you what her name. I'm going to try to see, do they ever say her name? Because they introduced her fourth episode in. And it makes me think that somebody's going to drop out or something. I don't know. But anyway, y'all got to watch Love After Lockup just to see how stupid people are. Like Deante, I have to say it like that because it's spelled funny. Deante, I would like to talk to his mama. Matter of fact, next week, his brothers have a conversation with either him and her or both or something. They trying to talk him down, right? So y'all watch Love After Lockup, y'all. On my next video, I'm gonna talk about Love in Huntsville Marriage. That came on Saturday. That shit gonna be good. This season every season been good to me, but this season gonna be good because they got another divorce couple in the mix. And, they got to figure out monies. And I'm sick of Tisha already, first episode. I'm sick of her crybaby, whiny motherfucking ass. I'm sick of Tisha. So my next video, I'm going to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. So anyway, y'all, thanks for watching Jackie with a Q. Let me holler at my subs one more time. We got Tasha. I said it like that because there's an I in it. Tasha, Stancliffe, and Brianna Featherstone. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching me. Don't forget to drop down in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Bye-bye.